In today's video, I'm talking about my top 50 favorite songs from the 2010s decade, but I think recently I've been too much of a Kanye and Kendrick Lamar fanboy, so here's my challenge. I'm gonna make this list, but I can't include any song from Kanye or Kendrick Lamar, and it took me a few years, but I finally compiled my list of my top 50 favorite songs from the 2010s without Kanye or Kendrick. These songs just personally resonated with me. It's just my opinion. But regardless, let's get right into it.
I will smoke a little something, but I don't inhale.
A lot of it comes down to the nostalgia, but this is my personal favorite Chance the Rapper song. It has that weird, idiosyncratic stoner vibe that I love. I had to include at least one Beach House song on this list. What can I say? Beach House makes perfect dream pop songs, and this is their shining example.
Your reliability.
It's a beautiful piano ballad from the one and only Lorde. This song was very unexpected from her, who at the time was known for royals and pure heroin, some emo music, and then she drops this depressing and vulnerable lead single that just tears your heart apart when you hear it.
I say, girl, why you keep calling?
Man, this is easily my favorite Lil Uzi song. It's cute, it's whimsical, it's bouncy, it's an instant feel-good song, and it perfectly showcases Lil Uzi's rapping talent, which recently, not the strongest output, but back in 2017, it was crazy. Sometimes it's unfair how talented people are, especially singers, because you hear someone like Solange on this gorgeous song and all you can think is, damn, that's 1 in a billion. That's like 8 people in this world. But anyways, yeah, I float when I hear Cranes in the Sky. I levitate. I can defy gravity when I hear this song.
I apologize, often womanized.
The soul sample from producer No ID is phenomenal, and it perfectly matches this mournful, heart-clenching vibe of the song. It's basically Jay-Z apologizing for cheating on Beyoncé and being a playboy, and what a beautiful apology it is.
I've been working like I never been.
I think personally Logic shines the brightest when he's rapping about his ambitions, working hard, being an underdog, being motivational. Maybe it's not the best rap song of all time, but personally, I relate to it so much more, and plus, it sounds amazing too. This song is like his version of that Kanye song, Bring Me Down. It's motivational, inspirational, positive vibes overall.
She tell me your business, you tell that bitch what you feeling.
We got a top tier storytelling track from Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar. Now technically Kendrick is just a feature, so I can still include this song on this list. But regardless, as much as I love Kendrick's feature with all his vocal switch-ups and tones, this is Lil Wayne at peak form, and he absolutely demolishes his verse. Oh my god, this song is beautiful. I have no words except that it's beautiful. You just gotta hear it yourself to fully immerse yourself in this transcendent experience. And if my corny description doesn't convince you, this song is produced by Mike Dean, who is a frequent collaborator and victim of Kanye West. I melt in my seat whenever I hear this song. It's so good. Freddie Gibbs is rapping like his rent is due. Madlib creating this beat on the iPad like God creating Earth. I like this combination of gentleness and this experimental flavor on this song. All the intentional glitches and flaws make it an even more unique and heartbreaking experience. It starts out very calm and almost psychedelic, but then halfway through, the song just kicks into full gear and you're on cloud 9. It sounds epic and otherworldly, but ultimately it's a very human song about mankind's eventual demise.
Get your intel right, your intelligence is irrelevant.
It's a classic Joey Badass and Capital Steez track with that modern boom bap production and conscious lyrics. It's everything you want in a rap song, plus more. The chemistry is fantastic, the bars are amazing, the beat is hard-hitting. Again, it's just a classic.
Happy inside at the same time.
Me personally, I'm not that into country music, but Golden Hour just hits different, and probably Happy and Sad is my favorite on the album. It's a close toss-up between this and Oh What a World, another excellent banger, but Happy and Sad just has that bittersweet quality to it that I love.
I'm so bossy, bitch, get off me.
This is the most minimal song you'll find on this entire list, but Pusha T and Kanye still managed to make it one of the most hard-hitting rap songs ever made. You combine ferocious Pusha T rapping with ingenious Kanye production, and you're 100% bound to get a masterpiece. If you guys don't know Passion Pit, they are an indie pop band that dropped one of my favorite pop albums ever called Gossamer. It's full of bright, glittery pop songs that cater to my Korean taste buds, and On My Way is my favorite song from the album. I've heard this song too many times, but that's why I love it.
I got big light cases on a mother.
For some godforsaken reason, they removed the explicit version on Spotify. I don't know why, but you can only find the clean version of this song and the album on Spotify. So if you want the full, amazing, glorious effect of Big Bang and Big K.R.I.T, go on YouTube and check it out. Highly recommend.
We find love.
Hearing Daniel Caesar's vocals is like eating honey for the first time. I still think his best songs are on Freudian, an album that fuses R&B with a bit of that gospel influence, and that gospel R&B fusion is perfectly displayed on We Find Love. The middle portion of the song is actual perfection. It's chaotic, but in the best way possible, and possibly some of A$AP Rocky's best flows and cadences. I do love the slower, more psychedelic beginning and end portions of the song, but that drop in the middle is one of my favorite musical moments, and it's the main reason why this song is on this list. It's such a fun, carefree, and catchy track from Denzel Curry and Kiddo Marv. There may be more hard-hitting Denzel Curry tracks, but this one just has that charisma and ease to it. I can confidently say that this is my most replayed Denzel song. It's so cute and adorable. Imagine walking into a Miniso store or like one of those cute Japanese stores where all they sell are stuffed animals and Pokemons. That's my visual description of make-believe. And on the complete opposite side of the spectrum,
I got pipe dreams and crack rocks and stripper poles.
this is the best rap song in Brockhampton's entire discography, and also the best rap song in the genre of violent domestic abuse music. The standout performances are probably Amir Van and Don McLennan. I've heard this song somewhere in the realm of 100 to 200 times, and every time I love it even more. It's very menacing. It has a very ominous atmosphere, like we're witnessing a thriller movie, but as a hard-hitting cinematic trap song. Offset, 21 Savage, and Travis Scott annihilate their verses. And of course, huge shout out to the one and only Metro Boomin.
I did it all for the money, Lord.
Christ, I love the Roots. No other song makes me feel what this song makes me feel. This is like end credits type music. You would hear the song playing in the background as you're dying slowly, alone, in your house, miserable and depressed. That's pretty dark, but yeah, phenomenal track.
Nowadays, all I do is shine.
Man, this song is beautiful. It's Mac Miller reflecting on his past decisions, possibly questioning some of the choices he's made, but ultimately moving forward with more life experience and wisdom. If you want to hear a song that sounds like a warm hug, this song is it. Here you have a Travis Scott song produced by Tame Impala, with writing credits from Kanye West and Pharrell Williams, and with vocals from The Weeknd. Like, how am I not supposed to fall in love with this song? It's easily my favorite on Astroworld.
I'm more than just an option.
I just have too many memories of singing this song in karaoke or in my car. It's so simple, yet complete, and as a pop song, it's flawless. And apparently, it's produced by Kanye, so there you have it.
I should be over all the butterflies.
This is a top tier pop song, I promise you. You hear the song once, it'll be stuck in your head for days, weeks, maybe even decades. Album-wise, I absolutely love and prefer Paramore's After Laughter, but if we're talking pure pop bangers, then this one is the best. Being a massive Filthy Frank fan, I was obviously interested to hear what kind of music the man behind the persona would make. I do love the Chloe Burbank era, but I wasn't that into the depressing, sad boy ballads that he was dropping around the time, until I heard the extravagant ballad Slow Dancing in the Dark. And Joji's come close, but personally, I don't think he's topped this absolute banger.
I'm getting 20 million off the record just to off these records.
Not even a debate. It's top 1 Drizzy Drake. He's rapping at the highest level, at the highest caliber, on top of this elaborate and extravagant soul sample. I doubt he'll ever top what he accomplished on Tuscan Leather because this is just perfect.
Hey, I just met you.
It's the definitive best pop song of the 2010s, and you know what? I want to extend that to the 2020s because Call Me Maybe is not just any random pop song. It's the pop song of pop songs. It's the queen, not the king, the queen of all pop songs. It's generational, inspirational, influential, and if you have anything bad to say about Call Me Maybe, I'm gonna assume you're deaf. When I first heard the song, I could not stop listening to it. It's a bit mellow and melancholy, but it's super catchy. I have to give major props to Julian Casablancas. He sounds so magnificent on this song. I've already used the word beautiful like 58 times, so I'm trying to find more synonyms, trying to expand my vernacular, and listening to this song will expand your love for Daft Punk even more. And speaking of Daft Punk, it's 9 minutes of pure Daft Punk bliss. You think you're getting a slow interlude type track, but then boom, the beat drops and you're in for a wild journey. Much like the rest of Random Access Memories, it's a perfect marriage of electronic and orchestral music, and it's top tier driving music as well.
No matter what you say, what you do.
This is my favorite pop rap crossover. I don't know, I'm not some genre expert. All I know is the song is extremely catchy. Like, I can sing every single word on the chorus. Yeah, Troy Barnes is a musical genius. And here we have my favorite Tyler song. It's sad boy summer vibes and I love it. You got Frank Ocean singing Chirp Chirp. You got Steve Lacy before he became famous. And you get Tyler rapping about feeling lonely despite being extremely successful and famous.
Go tell your friends about it.
When you have Kanye and Mike Dean as production credits, you know you're about to get a mind-blowing experience. And then you add Toxic Weeknd into the mix. Toxic Abel Tesfaye. Man, you can't get any better than that. It's the best degenerate music you'll hear in your lifetime.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this.
It's the official theme song for any sporting events, any climactic scene in a sports movie where the main character has to overcome his training arc and fight the bad guy. It's Meek Mill's best song, and it's the most hype and motivational track on this entire list. Touch is the band's most cinematic song ever. You can place this song in the soundtrack for the movie Interstellar, and it would fit perfectly. Again, it's a flawless marriage of the old and the new, the orchestral jazz influence, and the electronic, robotic atmosphere. I wish I could go back and experience this song for the first time again. This is the highest ranking song on the list, sung mainly by a woman, and that's because I'm extremely misogynistic. Regardless, Andromeda is beautiful. I mean, like, all these songs are beautiful, but this one's beautiful on a different level. The vocals and production flawlessly give off that underwater atmosphere of the album cover. It does sound like some sad SpongeBob music.
I need all my bitches same color as Drake.
If you don't know JPEG Mafia, well, let's just say he makes experimental rap music, but this song is probably his most accessible. It's just JPEG Mafia rapping on top of this cloudy, hard-hitting beat, and it's so catchy, it's so good. Personally, I don't think he's made a better song than this.
So straight good, and it feels so good.
It's the greatest gangster rap song from the 2010s. Madlib literally drops a perfect beat for Freddie Gibbs to just obliterate. Again, perfection all around.
If you know, you know.
And if you know the song, you'll know that the song is actually about that powder. I'm not gonna say it twice, but I will say Pusha T's metaphors and allusions are expert level, and so is Kanye's production. Yeah, it's the ultimate white powder song. Number 8 is a bit of a left turn.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you?
Dear Theodosia by Leslie Odom Jr. and Lin-Manuel Miranda from the enormously popular Broadway show Hamilton. This heartfelt ballad is about fatherhood and legacy that personally touched my heart and got me feeling a bit emotional. It's sung from the perspective of Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton, and they both sing about wanting to leave a better life for their children. And there's this layer of heartbreak and pain when you find out that their actual children died at ages 19 and 29. If you haven't heard Dear Theodosia, it's amazing. Number 7, it's the best trap song of all time.
In the 90210, 90210.
Travis Scott, 90210. This song is 8 years old, but it still feels brand new every time I hear it. Do I even have to say more? It's a 10. It's S tier, it's 100%, an A+, alright?
This marathon shit, so let's see who first to the finish.
You know how Walter White's crystal meth is the purest product on the streets? Well, this song is like the Heisenberg crystal meth of rap songs. It's the purest rap song of the 2010s. It's just pure, meticulous talent and craftsmanship from Benny the Butcher and Black Thought. The song is gentle and soothing, and it has such a gorgeous build-up from start to finish. Sufjan Stevens is one of the best singer-songwriters working today, and Should Have Known Better is a perfect showcase of his musical talent.
Round your city, round the clock.
What do you expect me to say? Yes, it's a masterpiece. Production is immaculate. The beat switch is heavenly. It's not just a perfect song, it's the king of perfect songs.
I switched to town zone, but what do I know?
Mac Miller's Self-Care is the perfect song to just get lost in. Just fully immerse yourself in this beautiful, breezy soundscape. It's like you're floating on a cloud, exploring the skies and the palm trees and the oceans. And I never knew JID or JID had background vocals on this song until recently, and yet it adds so much flavor. This song is like a warm blanket. It's perfect musical therapy.
Spending each day of the year.
White Ferrari just has that magical, poetic, and dreamy Frank Ocean vibe that can cure all known diseases to mankind. Listening to this song is the closest anyone will get to reaching that feeling of dying and ascending to heaven. This is actually the quintessential afterlife song, but yeah, White Ferrari is another life-changing masterpiece.
What's your favorite song of all time?
White Ferrari, Frank Ocean.
White
Big fan.
Ferrari.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
There was a point in time when I was listening to this song non-stop, on repeat, 24/7. This song is a bittersweet breakup song, drenched in that rich, lavish, Tame Impala sauce, that psychedelic seasoning. I found this perfect description on Wikipedia from Kevin Parker, aka Tame Impala, that explains the meaning of the song better than I ever could. It makes the end of a relationship sound like the end of the world. Eventually is a truly captivating, psychedelic rock song that I can listen to with pure excitement or pure anguish for the rest of my life. If there's one song you must listen to from this list, it's Hopefully you guys found some great musical recommendations from this list, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Peace out.
Pick it up.